Hello, this is Lady Boulay, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your thumbs up, for your comments, and thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for all you do to support the channel. And yes, we are commanded to love one another, whether we want to or not, or whether we agree with each other or not. Ladies and gentlemen, here are two superior, talented, best trained, elite members of the United States Armed Forces. Altogether, they have 81 years of active duty in the United States military, one in the United States Army and the other in the United States Air Force. They have exhibited expertise, leadership, and adherence to military protocol. These two men know as much about what's going on the world stage in terms of political activism and military capability as anyone and more than anybody in the Trump administration. And why do I say that with so much confidence? Because they've been there. They've been there on the ground serving in the active duty military, not in the National Guard or the Army Reserve, but in the military, full duty military, in war zones, flying planes, commanding troops, and the way that they have been treated by these lesser than incompetents in the Trump White House and in other places is disgraceful. Men who did not have the courage to do what these men did, who went to the military, who served during war times and peace times, doing what they were commanded to do. And not once has either one of them been accused of leaking war plans or any other kind of classified information to a journalist or any other person that wasn't supposed to be a part of the team. These two clowns right here, these two dumb blondes, leaked war planning information to a journalist. And the journalist didn't tell what the information was, but he told that they had included him in the discussion. Somebody that's not even on staff at the White House. This is just unbelievable. But what more can you expect when you make somebody who was a commentator at Fox News the Secretary of Defense? He has no clue about what he is doing. He is not up to the job. He's not fit for the job. He doesn't have enough experience in the military and he doesn't have enough training. He has no business in this position. This is a DEI hire. He might as well have hired Elmer Fudd. So on the left here is incompetent number one, Mike Waltz, who is the National Security Advisor. And on the right is incompetent number two, Pete Hegseth, who is the Secretary of Defense. These two are a disgrace to the United States of America, and they should have been fired on the spot when it was discovered they had leaked this information to that journalist. This is such a joke. These people are not serious. And I don't even know how smart you have to be to realize these people are not serious, they're not competent, and they have no business being in the positions that they're in. This is the journalist, Jeffrey Goldberg, who was included in a text that he had no business being included in. He writes for the Atlantic magazine, and this is what he wrote. The Trump administration accidentally texted me its war plans. I mean, really? War plans. So they're going to war with somebody, usually some third world country, and now anybody can know about it. It's just disgraceful. And the fact that they would include a journalist in a conversation like this is beyond my comprehension. Because what does a journalist do? They break news. And it just so happens that this person, Jeffrey Goldberg, did not release it to who knows to make money. He could have made money off of this. These are dumb. These people are really dumb, running around here calling themselves smart. Look at them, got their heads together like they're saying something very important. They don't even know anything important to say. If keeping information about a war that the United States is planning to engage in is not important, I don't know what is. In the Biden administration, America had these two men serving honorably and expertly, the best in the business. But those right wingers, those incompetents that they have serving now, were not satisfied with them. They found something wrong with them. General Austin served out his term with President Biden, but Charles Q. Brown, as chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, could have stayed on. But of course, Donald Trump wanted to bring a white person in, somebody who probably didn't have as much time or as much training, as much flight time, or had not served in a war zone as General Charles Q. Brown had done. I'm glad these two men, as competent, as intelligent, as experienced, and well trained as they are, I'm glad they're not in the Trump administration because all this administration would do would taint their record. Because you can bet your bottom dollar if they had been anywhere near that group text, they one of them would have been blamed for it. So it's good to get out of the way and let them expose themselves for what they are. So okay, y'all, thank you for listening. Let me know what you think about the video. Give me a thumbs up and have a good evening.